Hello again. Um, it's been a little while again, but not as long as last time. For anyone who cares, and I know nobody really does, I am healing up nicely. My surgical scars are looking good, and I've already had one follow-up appointment, and that went great as well. I got another one towards the end of the month, so hope that one goes well as well. Anyway, so I've come to you all for another book review. Second book of the year. So I'm still waiting on another one. Why is that book longer than I thought it would be? Why is it so long? Anyway, yes. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I finished reading. The Dungeon Crawler Carl. It was interesting, honest. I liked it. I liked the video game aspects. And I'd never heard of Dungeon Crawler until this book. A little interested to look it up now, but that'll probably have to be for later. Anyway, this book had like like a little bit of a Hunger Games aspect in that it's televised, although this is more on an intergalactic scale rather than just international. Much wider audience. And it follows Carl as ex-girlfriend's cat, Princess Donut. She's fun. She is hilarious. You know, it, I love her. She's hilarious. Anyway, so like in the Hunger Games, they do interviews. They have to create like a storyline. Play things up so they can get sponsors to have better loot drops. And, I mean, you think the Hunger Games is cruel. You might want to reconsider that. I mean, both are bad, obviously, but this one's a little bit worse. Well, not a little bit, it's a lot of bit worse, honestly. It's very, very, very bad. So, this starts off with Carl and Princess Donut coincidentally being outside of his apartment complex. And then all of a sudden, just poof, like the whole world, like all the buildings, and unfortunately, the people inside those buildings are crushed. Like, down to nothing, literally nothing. Like, everybody that was inside a building, or even a car they mentioned, or something with a roof on it, got flattened. Like, flatter than flat. They were just pretty much simply just obliterated, which is horrible. But what do aliens care about the native species, right? So, I'd say, as it is, like, I probably still need to digest this a little bit more. But as it stands right now, I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I could have done without all the crude humor, but Honestly, in video games, not all video games, of course, but in most, you kind of have to expect it, especially in, like RPGs and whatever. Some, okay, not all, as I said, some. Don't come after me for that, because I'm making it clear to you. Anyway, I mean, some of it was kind of just like a huh, not like oh, or at least to me, and like some people, I know I've heard like some people actually thought it was like really funny, but to me it was just kind of like a huh, yeah, okay. But yeah, and I mean, obviously, going into a dungeon is dangerous. It is, especially when you're ill-equipped. I mean, of course, but they have like a whole like AI systems. They have different kinds of monsters. They have safe rooms or guild rooms where they each have like their own like kind of like a guild master, but he's also like kind of more like a teacher because he's the one in charge of telling them how things work. Help them with their menus and their inventories and their items and all of that jazz. So, very video game like. I know I'm bad at transitions, okay? I'm new to all this. Deal with it, alright? Whatever. Anyway, so, I mean, I did enjoy reading this. There's a lot of. Wait, did I miss something? Oh. Wait, which one? Wait. Oh no, this is the new one. Wait a minute, wait. Oh. Wait, no, that's not the right one. No, hold on, that's something different. What? This is a different. I'm confused. Hold on. Wait, so what is this one? Operation Bounce House? No. Oh, so no, this is a completely different book. Also, actually, also sounds kind of interesting. Anyway, keep getting off track here. Now, look, I know my reviews are not the best or the most detailed, even though they really should be, because of the autism. But I'm bad at explaining things, man. I will still explain things to the best of my ability, but I would be like in a really roundabout way, and then I start like branching off into different things, and it kind of spirals. But I still explain things. Not may not be very well, but I do. I need to work on that. Anyway, so yeah, 6.5 out of 10. I would still like to read the second book to see if I would continue the series, because there's like 7 books. I think the other one is a different one. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna try and end it here, because I gotta get up in a little bit to watch BTS's new concert. So excited for that. Have a good one.